and welcome. This will be a snapshot reading for Leo for mid-January 2023. Hello Leo, welcome to the table. This will be a very quick reading. Instead of my usual 30-35 minutes, this will be a 10 to 15 minute reading. Just to give you a little bit of a touch base on how you might be travelling in mid-January. So I'll only be using 3 cards, so 3 cards with 2 cards each clarifying. Okay, so not too long. There's the first card. Okay, Temperance. The Temperance is about healing, finding balance. Let's have a look at the next card. The next card out is Page of Wands. A creative burst of energy, youthful, a new project, a new venture, something new that you're starting. And the third card, Nine of Pentacles. Lovely. So Nine of Pentacles is about, just talk to you a little bit more about it. Nine of Pentacles is about independent wealth. So your money is independent. You aren't sharing that with anyone else. That's your money. You've earned it. You've worked hard for it. You can buy beautiful things with it. So let's clarify these cards and see what they mean to us. Let's clarify Temperance. So Temperance is definitely about finding balance and healing. A little bit of mystery. The balance between your conscious and your subconscious mind. And it also can be a literal healing. Let's clarify that card. Okay, so the first card out to clarify this one. Five of Pentacles. Which is interesting because that's the, looking back into the past, perhaps you were feeling that you didn't have sufficient. I'm not quite sure. Usually this is monetary and values, but the Nine of Pentacles here tells me that everything's in good shape. So we'll clarify this a little bit more. He's leaning on a crutch here, so I am thinking that perhaps you haven't been 100% well recently, and perhaps in early January. The fact that this person is looking more sick, I'm actually feeling that perhaps you've had a little period of illness or not feeling quite yourself, feeling a little bit down. That can be the case too. Let's have a look. Second card out for Temperance. We'll have a look at that one. Maybe you've... The Tower. Okay. Something has come as a shock to you in mid-January or in early January. You know, he's hobbling on that leg. Perhaps you've hurt yourself. Perhaps you broke an ankle, broke a toe, broke a foot, broke a leg. Had an operation that put you out of action for a little while. And that would explain the healing. And that would also, you know, the fact that you've got the shock card here, I am thinking that perhaps it was more something rather than an operation that, a voluntary operation, maybe you've required something, a sort of an emergency situation where you've hurt yourself. Something's come as a shock to you in January. Let's have a look. Let's clarify the Page of Wands. Okay, it's clarified by the Hermit. So some time out to think, rest and regroup. To go within. Perhaps going on a retreat. Perhaps somewhere where you've been before. Again, it's got the Arubis on there, so Arubis is talking about a cycle that you've been through. But the snake, for me, always represents healing as well. So some quiet time, perhaps, while you've been healing. That could be the case. Let's have a clarify the Page of Wands. Ooh, we've got the Devil. That's rather interesting. I'll have to think about that one. I'll just leave that there for the time being and I'll think about that one. Let's clarify these Nine of Pentacles, because the Devil is always about attachments or enslavement, entrapment. Nine of Pentacles. Judgment. Okay. Interesting. Well, it looks like whatever happened here, it's been released. Because you've got the Devil, followed pretty soon by Judgment. So I'd imagine that's some sort of release. Perhaps you were tempted by some sort of passion. Only perhaps to discover that it wasn't right for you. The person perhaps wanted something from you that you weren't willing to give, perhaps. And here we've got the Angel of Redemption calling you up. So we'll have a look at that. We'll clarify that one a little bit more. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles. It's interesting on this particular card, and I don't normally see that, but the tree has some scars. Healing of wounds. Healing of wounds. So perhaps your security has been hard won. Let's clarify that one, the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, Eight of Cups. You've walked away from something. Okay, so that's sort of things that didn't satisfy you. So this is about, you've had a little bit of a think and some time to sort of reflect on the energies that you've had in your life, the things, the emotions, the feelings. Things were clearly not satisfying you and you've walked away. Perhaps there was some threat to your stability and your finances. That could have been the case. It's possible that someone's come into your life with passion and flair and flamboyance and smooth talking, and they've actually been the devil in disguise and perhaps wanting something more than just a commitment with you. Perhaps there was a deeper level of, how shall I put that? Mistrust on your part. Perhaps you discovered something about this person that you weren't quite happy with. But clearly here you've got the Judgment card, so you've discovered that, you've realised what it was. It does look to me that like your security, your finances perhaps have been threatened in that situation. but you've chosen to walk away, which is very wise. Even if you've put some effort into it, sometimes it's best just to walk away. But certainly something's given you a shock. It's kind of put you probably in a bit of a dark place for a moment. But you have worked it out, so I think that's pretty good. I'm going to leave that reading there for you, Leo. I don't know if it makes sense for you, but they don't always make sense to me. And you know, this Five of Pentacles could be an injury to your finances as well. Perhaps somebody scammed you, or you know, came begging, looking for money, when what they were trying to say was they were romantically or passionately motivated towards you. Perhaps their real motive may have been to see what they could get out of you in terms of your finances. That's possible. Not everyone's got good intentions. There are plenty of people on this earth who are motivated by greed. And if they see a little honeypot, they will come and see what they can get. I'm going to leave it there because I promised this would be a short reading. Thank you for watching, Leo. I hope that you find some solace, and you've got judgment, so you've got the angel there watching over it, and clearly I hope you found the truth in the situation. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.